What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. Wow. I'm speechless. Because 1 week ago, we were at 31,836 total views. And now, 1 week later, we are at 31,890 total views. Just in 1 week. Wow. Wow. Thank you all a ton. I cannot say thank you enough and how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Because I appreciate you more than you know. To see that big of a jump in a week, wow. Wow. I am, again, speechless. But with that said, also, for any, new viewers that viewed this, I started YouTube over 3 years ago now. It's been, because I started March 5th, 2022. And you know what? I cannot say thank you enough to each and every one of you that's been along this journey with me from day one to now. I've been able to, since I started this journey with here on YouTube, I've been able to save a lot of people and help a lot through a lot of things. And that has meant the world to me. Because, again, that's what I love doing. I love being able to help people, to motivate, inspire, and try to help people through anything that you go through. Because, like I said, some situations that you've been through, I've also been through. Yes, there are some situations that you have been through that I haven't been through. But even then, I will still give you my advice on how I would handle and go through that situation. A lot of people, like I say, are not here because they go through so much, and they're not here now because of what all they went through. So many people went through getting bullied or judgment or all the low stuff, that things that can happen. And because of all that, guess what? But those a lot of people aren't here. And it's a sad thing to say, but again, I've been there, and unfortunately, because I went through depression for about 2 months, a month or two, up to 2 months, and yes, to be honest with you, that was 100% hell. Going through all that. Did I deserve that? Going through that hell? No, I did not. And it sucks. And yeah, I called the person out on it as well. And that's what I'm telling you. If somebody puts you through something and it bothers you, call them out on it. Call them out on it. I'm not just saying that just for me, because that's what I did. I'm just trying to give you my advice and say, look, if somebody puts you through something that messes with your mental health, call them out on it. And yeah, they may not like what you say, but that's okay. But with that said, keep being you. Keep smiling. And let nothing or no one ever hold you back from anything. Now, like I said, there's some people that might try to hold you back on things because they think they can. I've had, I've had that happen to me. I'm sitting down because, like I said, because of my balance is on my level one spin and Buffet effects. And I've had that happen where I've tried to get held back, from a lot of things. Simply because a lot of people think that they can do that. And that's not the way it goes. It might take you longer to do something than it does something else, to accomplish a goal than it does, for someone else. But that's more than okay. Take as long as you need to accomplish a goal. Like, for example, being 36, yes, I'm still in a wheelchair. But at the same time, I still want to be able to learn how to walk. I still want to, get that to happen. I want to still be able to do that. Now, when that's going to be, I can't say, because that's one thing I don't know. I still want to be able to get out and get to have a working, paying job, and that's one reason why I want to use to work on here on YouTube as a working, paying job, because again, I see a lot of things that people go through on at times, a daily basis that they don't deserve to go through. And I want to be able to take that time to try to help people. Now, I know I'm not Superman. I'm not Superman at all. I'm not Superman at all. I try to be. But, I'm human just like you. But then again, also, I know what it's like, to go through things. And it sucks. And like I said, being someone that's sitting down in a wheelchair, you go through a hell of a lot more things than what some people realize. And for anybody that's watching this that is also in a wheelchair, you also know what I'm saying. Yes, the fact is, some people do go through more than others, and that's okay. But with that said, keep being you. Don't let somebody try to bring you down. Again, people see you in a certain position. Example, they see you in a wheelchair and they think, "Oh, we can say this and say that," and they won't bother them. I'm here to tell you, looks can be and are deceiving. I 100% promise you that. Looks can be and are deceiving. No matter what anybody says, it's 100% truth. So keep being you and let nothing or no one hold you back. Again, if there's anything that you would like to hear, especially if you know that'll help you, and also, when you tell me that'll help you, and when I post that, guess what? You may not know it, and I may not know it at first, but after you say, okay, this is what I'd like to hear, guess what? I post that about what you like to hear. Guess what? We're helping somebody else. And then that person can help somebody else. And then that person can help somebody else. It's just like a train. It just keeps going and going and going. And the more you can help somebody, I tell you what, that's a damn good feeling. When you can help others, that's a damn good feeling. And you know what? That's, again, when I first started here on YouTube, yes, I had to change content, in the beginning. But at the same time, I stay here on YouTube because I love helping people. And I've had so many people say, you helped me through this or that, or, that situation. And that's why I stay here on YouTube. That's why I keep trying to do YouTube. Now, again, I may not post every day. I mean, there's some days that I haven't posted. But some of it is, it's just trying to find come up with the right content. Things that'll help you. And again, that's one reason why I always ask you, what you would like to hear. That's one reason I ask you what you would like to hear, and I will get that done for you and post it here on YouTube. Because I'm here to help you. And that's what I love doing. Again, that's how I was born and raised. And that's exactly how I'm always going to be. So again, with that said, if there's anything that you would like to hear, let me know in the comments, and I'll get that done for you. Also, when I reply to your comments, and I see that you have a YouTube channel, I will subscribe to your YouTube channel unless I look at your comment and I see that I'm already subscribed to your YouTube channel. But either way, I will always comment. If I'm subscribed to you already at the time, I will still respond to your comments. But even then, when I look at your comment and I see that I'm not subscribed to your YouTube channel, I will respond to your comment. Also, I will subscribe to your YouTube channel as well. Also, again, and I know I've said this before, but I want to say this again. Thank you all for 652 subscribers. Like I said, before we got, I think we was up to like 711. And all it took was one YouTube video. Because this is back again when I close to when I first started. I don't remember that exact time this was, but I was at 175 subscribers, and I went up to from 175 straight up to 711 subscribers. I mean, now I'm down to 652 subscribers. So yeah, I went down a little bit, but that's okay. You know what? I'm still here, and I will be here 100%. Whatever you go through, you got me. I got you. No matter what you go through, I got you. If you go through it, if you're going through something, tell me. Tell me what it is that you're going through. And even if, like I said, if it's a situation that I've never been through, I will still give you my advice on how I would handle that situation. Or situations. So no matter what you go through, you're going to get through. And even if it's a time that I'm not posting, like you see here right now on YouTube, even though it's a time that I may not post a YouTube video, or that I haven't posted a YouTube video, say something to me in the comments. I'm always here, 100%. I got you. I said that from day one, and I'll say that now. Because I got you. Whatever you go through, I'm going through it with you. And like I said, there's a good chance that what you've been through, I've already been through. And when I go through things, especially the things that I've already been through, I'm going to come back through with a smile on my face. Just to help you through that situation. Even though that might be a situation that I've been through, I'm still going to come back through that same situation that I had a rough time with. But I'm going to come back through that same situation or situations with a smile. Just to make sure that you pull through it. Because I'm going to pull you through it. No matter what it is, I will pull you through anything that you tell me about. So keep going. Keep being you. And let nothing or no one, and I emphasize that, let nothing or no one hold you back. Even though they might try to hold you back, don't let nothing or no one hold you back. I love y'all. Much respect to all the comments. Much respect to all the the shares, the likes, all of my subscribers, each and every one of you, and I appreciate, again, much respect to all the views. Y'all are the best, and this is one that I want to make a working paying job, from day one. And you know what? It's still in the process, but even though YouTube hasn't paid me, I'm still in the process because I love to help people. You know, if, you know, even though I say I want to make this a working paying job, which I do, if I wasn't in it to help people and I was just in it for the money, I wouldn't keep doing it on YouTube. I wouldn't keep doing this. But I love to help people, and that is exactly what I'm gonna keep doing. You know, and like I said, that's how I was born and raised. But that's exactly what I'm gonna keep doing because I love to help people. No, that's not what I've been through. You know, I've been through, like I said, I went through hell. Like I've told you all about many, many times. Uh, but you know what? Again, if you watched my last YouTube video just before this one, that is, you know, do anything it takes to heal. In other words, you know, for me to heal up, you know, as much as I have, it took me a long time. And, you know, some of it, yes. Not some, but more than some. I had a lot of low posts on different forms of social media that I have. And you know what? A lot of people think that because I had those low posts or those low, you know, those low statuses that they'll say, they think, we don't like that. Well, some people won't like that. But I'm telling you this, that's healing up. You know, it still hits me every now and then, you know, to have those low posts, and that's okay. But that's also me healing up, and that's what I'm trying to tell anybody. Even if you go through something and you maybe, you know, maybe you're one that has low days, you know, or you post a lot of low posts or whatever the case may be. People don't understand, or some people don't understand. I'll put it that way. That's your part of healing up, you know. We all heal up in a different. We all heal up in different ways. You know, and just as I've said before, we are all 100% human. They're 100% different, but 100% true story about you. And I get it. It's, you know, it's healing up from different things can be a real mess. You know, it can be scary. But let me tell you something. If you're going through something, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. You know, do like I did. And go talk to your doctor. And let them know, hey, I'm going through depression. And see what they want to do. You know, maybe they want to put you on something, you know, like a certain medication or, you know, they have, you know, each doctor has different advice on different things. But what I'm saying is, there's always a way out of it. You know, there's always a way to yell up. Like I said, it might take you a while. And it will take you a while. But there's always a way to heal up. Like I said in the last YouTube video, no matter what you go through, you're going to get through. And if it's something on your mind that's really tugging at you, or, bothering you, say something. Because like I said, I've saw so many people that are not here now because of the hell they went through, But I'm here to tell you this. There is 100% way around it. Talk your way through things. If it helps you to talk through what you go through, then do that. That's one thing that I've done. Yeah, I've had a lot of low things, but a lot of low posts. I can't think of the right word. But just because you have something low doesn't mean you're low. It just means that you are healing up. And sometimes, yes, healing can be a real mess. And the thing is, a lot of times people don't understand that. But let me tell you something. That's 100% truth. So, with that said, again, keep being you and let nothing or no one hold you back. Like I said, yes, I want to make this a working, paying job because I love to help people. Because, again, that's how I was also born and raised my whole life. Even though I went through it, that's how I was born and raised my whole life. Is to be able to motivate, inspire, and try to help people through anything that you go through. Like I said, there might be some situations that I've never been through. But just because I've never been through it, doesn't mean that I'm going to just say, oh, well, this person's going through this or this person's going through that. And I've never been through any of that. So I'm just going to, let them be, I'm not like that. Because anything that you go through, like I said, even if it's a situation that I've never been through myself, I'm still going to be here. Even if, like I said, if it's a situation that I've never been through, I will still give you my advice on how I would handle that situation. And some people might be looking at me when, hearing this and thinking, he don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's talking about. Trust me. Whatever you go through, you're going to get through. If I say I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here. I said, there's some things that I've been through that you've also been through. But there's also some things that I've been through that you haven't been through. Or, vice, and like I said, there's also some things that we have, that we've both been through. And if it's something that we both have been through, I will give you I will still, even then, if it's a situation that we both have been through, I will definitely give you my advice on, this is how I handled this situation. This is what I did. Here's what you can do to get through this situation. But at the same time, I'm with you through anything that you go through. So keep going. Keep being you. And let nothing or no one hold you back. I'm proud of you. I love y'all. And again, I cannot say thank you enough, each and every one of you, for all the subscribers, the likes, the comments, the shares. Y'all are amazing. Keep being you, and let nothing or no one hold you back. And until next time, let's get it.